What's up, North City? It's Christmas time. That's our Christmas tree in our house. Maybe you guys are already all set up for Christmas in your house or wherever you're staying, or you're just in a rush to. We still have Christmas lights to put outside. So, hey, I wanted to come just and talk to you a little bit about the next few weeks at North City. Specifically, want to talk about the winter retreat coming up. And before we talk about that, we got some Christmas things, some times to be together around Christmas that I'm really looking forward to. Starting with the 17th, we've got Christmas Cookie Sunday. So bring your Christmas cookies to brunch as the dessert on December 17th. That'll be fun. And then Christmas Eve morning, we're having brunch together. And that's our Christmas celebration. Come join us if you're not out of town. It's going to be really meaningful. It'll be a fun time. Bring your family if they're in town. It'll be a great way to show them how we do church and to connect and celebrate Jesus' birth together over some good brunch. It'll be a great time. And then we're taking a pause. Rest is really meaningful to our community, and so we're going to give our staff and everybody else a rest on the following Sunday. And then we're back at it, whatever that second, or I guess it would be the first Sunday in January after New Year's. We're going to take a break for New Year's. And then what's coming up in 2024 real fast is our winter retreat. And I want to tell you a little bit about our winter retreat. Some of you have been there before. Some of you for many years, along with Mill City, those who came from Mill City. But this is a tradition that we've kept alongside Mill City, but this year we're branching out. And last year we did this with Mill City Church, our sending church, but we're doing this on our own this year. So we have the whole retreat center at Covenant Pines to ourselves. And let me tell you about the winter retreat if you haven't heard about it yet. I'm going to give you some more information. And I want to tell you why it's a really meaningful investment for you to make with your money and your time. And it's a great investment for our community to prioritize this, which is why we're taking a whole Sunday off for it, for those who can make it. So here's why I think it's an investment. When I say investments are something that you sacrifice for, you give up something in hopes for a hopeful return on that sacrifice. And this one pays off immediately. You're sacrificing your time over a valuable weekend to come up north, to drive up north, to be in a place that maybe you've never been to before, have like a camp-like experience. If you're not that campy, maybe you are and that excites you, or maybe that makes you a little apprehensive. You're sacrificing the comfort of your home to go sleep in a different bed. And maybe you've got kids, so you're sacrificing all the energy it takes to pack up what feels like half of your house to go sleep somewhere else, and it's unclear if sleep will happen very well. So I realize it's a sacrifice, but here's why it's really worth it. It immediately pays off because it's just a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun to be up there. It's a beautiful campus that they have. They have a lot of activities for us to do. They have a gym. They have a tubing hill. They have snowshoes, cross-country skis, and the food's great, and they make great accommodations. And that right there is a payoff that you don't have to make a certain number of meals. Someone makes the food for you. If you've got kids, they love it. They have a great time with it. Maybe if it's their first time there, they're a little apprehensive, but we try to make fun experiences for them. There's times where a team is watching them and creating fun experiences for them while the adults are in chapel or have time to connect. And then there's time for us, structured time to worship together, to connect with each other, and maybe even some solo time to connect with God. So I don't know what kind of retreats you've been to. They kind of range from like super structured to maybe super unstructured. We're somewhere in between here, leaning towards unstructured. We really think one of the biggest parts about this retreat is the unstructured time of connecting with each other as community. And that's one of the other immediate returns that you get on your sacrifice or investment, is you make connections that you, either deeper connections that you would make in passing, either at brunch church or micro church, or connections with people who you don't really often get as much unstructured time to get to know. And I just love the moments that happen, particularly after like the kids go to bed and we just start hanging out in the common areas, cracking jokes, playing games, and different sides of people come out. And I love the connections and memories that are made. And I often reference back to how like there was a spike in how fast I got to know people around Winter Getaway, just because there's unstructured time to do that. So if maybe you're newer at North City and you're kind of looking at this and be like, what's happening here? And you want to build deeper relationships at North City, that's a great choice to make. I know it's a scary one, but it's a great choice to make, just to get that unstructured time for people to get to know you and your story a little bit. So all of this culminates into just a tremendous return on that time, I think. And I don't want to overlook how important it is just physiologically for us. I know that this is the truth for me. Like it's become very important for me to get outside in the wintertime and to get around people in the wintertime and to get hopefully a little vitamin D if the sun's out, hopefully get the muscles moving through some pickleball or basketball or tubing with my kids. And there's just plenty of time to do that in this winter getaway. And we care not just about your spirit, soul, not just about your mind and what you think, but we care about your body. And we're trying to create a space as a community to do the right thing for our bodies, to go out in nature, to be in a beautiful place, to get active maybe a little bit, and to sit across, the couch by the fireplace with each other and take time to hear each other's stories. So I really love it. If you can't tell already, I would love it if your family was willing to make the sacrifice to be there. If you as an individual would make the sacrifice to be there. And if the finances are a barrier, we don't have infinite amount of finances to help, but we would encourage you to have a conversation with us about that, because we want to do everything we can within our means to help if that's a barrier for you to participate. And hey, if you're looking at the registration, or if you are like me and you love the retreat and you know how meaningful it can be for someone else, and you want to contribute over and above the registration to help someone out, when you do that, it goes completely towards someone else's registration, in helping the person who I just described that might be a barrier for them. So come join us. We love Winter Retreat. That's what it's all about. If you've got questions, find me, ask Alana, ask Allison. Here's the thing, please RSVP if you can. If you want to come, great. We'll probably slide you in even last minute, but we really want to hear from you if you want to go before Christmas. It would be really helpful if you just follow the RSVP form you have access to. Let us know. We can help you with that if you don't know where that is. If you got questions, let us know. But before Christmas, we'd love to hear from you if you're going to join us at the Winter Retreat. So that's that. We got a fun few weeks of rest and celebration here at North City. I'm excited. We'll see you around.